Starting section 15, Ba is chapter 10. We have the footnote for 29. Pentateuch. Batna. And God has noun and verb said unto Moses, Go in unto Pharaoh, for I have hardened his heart, and the heart of his servants, that I might show these my signs before him, and that thou mayest tell in the ears of thy son and of thy son's son what things I have wrought in Egypt, and my signs which I have done among them, that ye may know how that I am God as noun and verb. Well, what did that mean, that Pharaoh had no choice and was blameless in the matter of how he reacted, and therefore didn't deserve to be punished? Isn't that what's being implied? And Moses and Aaron came in unto Pharaoh, and said unto him, Thus saith God as noun and verb. Deity of the Hebrews, how long wilt thou refuse to humble thyself before me? Let my people go, that they may serve me. Else, if thou refuse to let my people go, behold, tomorrow will I bring the locusts into thy border, and they shall cover the face of the earth, that one cannot be able to see the earth, and they shall eat the residue of that which is escaped, which remaineth unto you from the hail, and shall eat every tree which groweth for you out of the field. And they shall fill thy houses, and the houses of all thy servants, and the houses of all the Egyptians, which neither thy fathers nor thy fathers' fathers have seen, since the day that they were upon the earth unto this day. And he turned himself and went out from Pharaoh. And Pharaoh's servants said unto him, How long shall this man be a snare unto us? Let the men go, that they may serve God as noun and verb, their deity. Knowest thou not yet that Egypt is destroyed? And Moses and Aaron were brought again unto Pharaoh, and he said unto them, Go, serve God as noun and verb, your deity. But who are they that shall go? And Moses said, We will go with our young and with our old, with our sons and with our daughters, and with our flocks and with our herds will we go, for we must hold a feast unto God as noun and verb. And he said unto them, Let God as noun and verb be so with you, as I will let you go, and your little ones. Look to it, for evil is before you. Well, difficulty, really. Not so. Go now, that ye that are men, and serve God as noun and verb, for that ye did desire. And they were driven out from Pharaoh's presence, and God as noun and verb said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the land of Egypt for the locusts, that they may come up upon the land of Egypt, and eat every herb of the land, even all that the hail hath left. And Moses stretched forth his rod over the land of Egypt, that God as noun and verb brought east wind upon the land all that day and all that night. And when it was morning, the east wind brought the locusts, and the locusts went up over all the land of Egypt, and rested in all the coasts of Egypt. Very grievous were they. Before them there were no such locusts as they, neither after them shall there be such. For they covered the face of the whole earth, so that the land was darkened. And they did eat every herb of the land, and all the fruit of the trees which the hail had left. And there remained not any green thing in the trees, or in the herbs of the field, through all the land of Egypt. Then Pharaoh called for Moses and Aaron in haste, and he said, I have sinned against God as noun and verb, your God, and against you. Now therefore forgive, I pray thee, my sin only this once, and entreat God as noun and verb, your deity, that he may take away from me this death only. And he went out from Pharaoh and entreated God Noun and Burb, and God Noun and Burb turned a mighty strong west wind, which took away the locusts and cast them into the Red Sea. There remained not one locust in all the border of Egypt. But God Noun and Burb hardened Pharaoh's heart, so that he would not let the children of Israel go. And God Noun and Burb said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. So what, a volcano going off? And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. And Pharaoh called unto Moses and said, Go ye, serve God Noun and Burb. Only let your flocks and your herds be stayed. Let your little ones, pardon me, also go with you. And Moses said, Thou must give us also sacrifices and burnt offerings, that we may sacrifice unto God Noun and Burb, our divinity. Our cattle also shall go with us. There shall not an hoof be left behind, for therefore must we take to serve God Noun and Burb, our God, and we know not with what we must serve God Noun and Burb until we come hither. But God Noun and Burb hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not let them go. And Pharaoh said unto him, Get thee from me, take heed to thyself, see my face no more, for in that day thou seest my face, thou shalt die. And that word, Yam Soup, we're not talking about the Red Sea. We're talking about a tidal marsh. Soup is a conclusion, an end, a hinder part, a consumption, a flag, something red, a weed. Okay, so it would have been a tidal marsh because stuff was growing in it. A storm, a tempest, a whirlwind. The end part. Mah is something great or mighty, whereby the purpose, something relative, no thing, some sort of question. And Yim can be not only a sea, but a warm spring, a watering hole, south, west, directions that at some point are an artificial basin sometimes a large river, sometimes just roaring or noisy. Tends to be an environmental sound, though. We Amr Yahweh al-Masha Ba al-Fir'a Ki Ani Hak Budti at Libu Wat Lib Abdu Lim'an Shati Ati Alh Bakrabu Wal Man Taspur Bazni Banak Wabin Banak Al Asher Het Al Lati Bam Sreem Wat Ati Asher Shumti Bam Weed Atuk We Ad weed atom ki ani Yahweh Weba Masha Wahran al Per'a we Amru al Yu Ka Amr Yahweh al Hi Habrim ad Mati Mant Lanat Mapni Shulch Ami we Abdani ki Amman Ata Luch at Ami Hani Mapya Macher Arbah Bulk with Waksah at Ein Hearts Wala Yukal Murat al Hearts Wakal at Yitter Hep Atha Han Shart Lakum Man Hebrad Wakal at Kul Hans Hetzmach Lakum Man Hashda Wam Lau Batik Wabti Kul Abdik Wabti Kul Matsrim Asher La Rao Abtik Wabut Abtik Yum Yutam Al Hadma Ad Hum Hesa Weepan Witsa Mam Per'ah we Amru Abdi Per'ah Al Yu Ad Mati Yahya Zah Lanu Lamukash Shalah at Hanchim we Abdu at Yahweh Al Hiham Hathram Tad'a ki Abda Matzrim Wiushib at Masha Wat Ahran Al Per'a we Amr Al Ham Laku Abdu at Yahweh Al Hikam mi Wami Halakim Yamr Masha Ben Arid Nu Wab Ninu Nulk Beb Ninu Wab Benutanu Batsanu Wab Bakranu Nulk Ki Chug Yahweh Lanu we Amr Alham Yahi Kan Yahweh Amkum Kasher Ashlich Atkum Wat Thipkum Rauki Rah Nugad Panikam La Kun Lakuna Henbrim Wabadu at Yahweh Ki Ata Atam Mabkashim Wigrush Atam Mat Pani Pra we Amr Yahweh Al Masha Natha Yadag Al Arts Matzrim Barba we Al Arts Matzrim we Akal at Kul Ashab Hearts at Kul Asher Hesher Hebrad Weeth Masha at Mathu Al Arts Matzrim we wa Yahweh Nahag Ruch Qadim, Bartskul, Hium, Hwa, Wakul, Halila, Hepker, Hya, Ruch, Hakdim, Nasha, At, Harpa. We all Harba, all Kul Arts, Matsrim, Winuch, Buckle, Kabul, Matsrim, Kabad, Mad, Lepnu, La, Hya, Kan, Arba, Kamhu, Wachru, La, Yahwa, Yahya, Kan, Wickham, At, Ein, Kul, Hearts, Wit, Chushuk, Hearts, we Akal, At, Kul, Ashab, Hearts, Wat Kul, Pri, Han, Asher, Hutzir, Habrud, Wallah, Nutar, Kul, Yerk, Bats, Wab Ashab, Hashda, Buckle Arts, Matsrim, Wimhar, Per'a, Lakra, Lam Shuk, Wallah, Hern, We Amr, Hatati, Li Hwa, Al Hikam, will come. Ayn is not just an eye. Resemblance, thinking, well, countenance, favor, humble, knowledge, look before affliction, outward appearance before, think best, displease, favor, him, humble, knowledge, look, open. And I don't think here, but our is light. Morning sun, oracular, bright, clear, luminary.